Hey guys, what's going on? This is James from Twintendo Gaming, and today I've got some exciting news to share with you guys. I don't think this has been shown on YouTube really, so hopefully this is kind of the first place you'll see it. This is regarding the Ruby and Sapphire remakes that everyone wants, including me, to be honest, because that was like my favourite game of all time. But in this Nintendo Direct that we've had in February, there was a new Pokemon game shown. Depending on where you're from, it's either Pokemon Trezai Battle or Pokemon Link Battle, but something that I noticed, which is somehow I noticed anyway, there's 4 names that pop up, which is kind of like a multiplayer thing, I guess, on the game. And the only reason I noticed this is because when I played Pokemon Ruby, I picked a default name, which was Terry, and that's the first guy I saw on the multiplayer thing. So I thought, okay, are any of the other names linked to Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire? Well, actually, interestingly enough, they are. So we'll start with, obviously, Terry is a default name from Pokemon Ruby, and he's on Sapphire. Don't matter which one you have. He will be a default name if you don't want to select your own name. Then there's Seth, which is at the below Terry on that picture from Nintendo Direct. He's also another default name, which I'll show you the screens from, which should be on the video now, of Bulbapedia, which just show all the names, default names that you can get on Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. Joel isn't one of them. I think that's kind of to throw him off, throw you guys off, because I've searched. He's not part of Ruby and Sapphire. But that got me questioning: is Kim? This is interesting. This one, you can look at it either way. If you play Pokemon Sapphire and you pick, say, the female character, there's a character called Kimmy on both Ruby and Sapphire, which is, Kim is a shortened version of Kimmy. To me, this is a strong hint of a remake. It's on the way. I think it's gonna be the next game after, obviously the one they've just shown in Nintendo Direct, which is Pokemon Link Trezai Battle, whatever you want to call it. So I think that's really interesting. And now a lot of us expected the game to come out last year, because obviously games come out every 10 years. The remakes do. So you had Fire Red and Leaf Green. I think that was 2004 or 5. It's one of them. I think it was 5. And you had Heart Gold and Soul Silver 2009, which was 10 years after Gold and Silver came out. So a lot of us expected it out last year. So I was very disappointed when it didn't come out. But then it got me thinking, obviously we saw X and Y come out. They built a whole new engine to run that game for the 3DS. So I'm thinking Ruby and Sapphire remakes, they're going to be on the 3DS. They're going to be using that new engine. They're kind of the new gameplay style. So I can't wait for it. But that's just my opinion. Now, a lot of these clips that I'm going to show you now, they've been circulating YouTube for a bit. This is just in case you haven't seen them. For those who have seen them, you don't have to watch the rest, or you can just watch them if you just want to be refreshed. But basically, there's quite a few hints in Pokemon X and Y that there's gonna be a Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire remake. So first, in the hotel in Lumio City, there's these two old couple. There's an old couple, and they talk about, I think it's marriage anniversaries, I'm guessing, but they say Ruby is one of them. I think it's 40 years, they say, and Sapphire's 45 years, which is a strong hint that they're mentioning Ruby and Sapphire remakes. You've then got other ones like the museum in Lumiose. They've got a picture of, if anyone remembers this in Ruby and Sapphire, Pico and Mr. Brownie. I loved Pico, the Wingull. I just love Wingulls, to be honest. I know that's really random, but it's kind of a strong hint again that you'll get to go on his boat, go around all the islands. That was one of my favourite things in the game when I first got it. Another person is, a little kid mentions they have an uncle in Hoenn. That's just a little thing, because they mention a lot of regions, but we don't know who that uncle is. In another hotel, because I don't know which hotel this is, because roommates can switch, but there's a woman that mentions Mount Chimney. She talks about a cable car. That's also from Hoenn. If you've played Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, you go to Mount Chimney. There's the Lumiose taxi. If you don't have enough money, then basically the person says, I can't send any money back to my family in Hoenn. Again, it might not be anything, it's just something to include. There's also someone talking about Laveridge Town. I couldn't find this gameplay, but I just got a picture of it. Again, it might be the same old woman in the hotel, but she mentions it about hot springs, and that there's one in Laveridge Town and Hoenn. Yeah, so I thought that was quite cool. They're little hints, you know, nothing too serious. Now, when we expect these Ruby and Sapphire remakes to be announced is another question, but we've all seen, well, most of us, I expect we've seen the Latios and Latias Mega evolutions. Maybe they'll coincide with the release, like the announcement trailer of Ruby and Sapphire remakes. That's something to keep in mind, because we know those Mega Evos are legitimate. It's just, you know, it's a matter of time really until they release, you know, information about them. So yeah, I think we should expect something this year, an announcement, and maybe kind of a similar release date for kind of what Pokemon X and Y came out, but maybe more towards Christmas, I think, for Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, kind of holiday season. I think that's everything, guys, I want to talk about. If you liked the video, well, yeah, just please like it and subscribe for more Pokemon videos. I'll be doing a lot more. We'll be doing giveaways of Pokemon, shiny Pokemon, legendary Pokemon, all that. But if you like this video, please be sure to check out my previous one. That'll be an annotation on the screen now. And I hope you guys have an awesome day. I'll see you later, guys.